Gonna give you guys a few minutes to get in here because I did not announce this live stream. But hello to everybody. Good to see you. It's been a while since I did a live stream, so here we are, and I'll share this out on Twitter. Just because I was gonna make a video about this, but I'm just really tired of hearing all the bullshit online. So let's talk about it live. Now I don't have my computer, so bear with me. So I'm going to be looking at my phone, reading comments. So I'll see all of you here. Good to see all of you. It's been a while. I have nothing set up right now. Yeah, so I've been covering this. I've been looking at this MAGA kids hat story that's going on, and there's so much bullshit that is being said right now. And I'm going to make a video on it, but I wanted to go ahead and do a live stream on it because I haven't been live all month pretty much because I've been traveling. Right now I am in LA. Hello to everybody. So I don't have my normal setup, so it's going to be difficult for me to follow the chat and everything like that, but I'm going to do my best. I see all of you. I see Bolton says, very fake news, folks. You're damn right it's fake news. It's absolutely bullshit. Captain America, Chris Evans himself, is spreading this nonsense on Twitter. Philip DeFranco is spreading this nonsense, whining about it, playing the internet white knight, playing the fake victim. Oh God, I'm so upset by this. This is so hard for me to see this in my country. Shut up, Philip DeFranco. Philip DeFranco used to be a really legitimate person to watch and get information from, and now Philip DeFranco is nothing more than a corporate shill. He is not worried about the truth. He is not worried about giving you independent information. He is not worried about free thinking. He's worried about his sponsors. He's worried about his Patreon, and he's worried about his money. He is not here to talk about the truth anymore. So, but anyway, if you're just joining, I'll give you guys a few more minutes to get in here. Good to see so many of you here. Thank you for joining. Yeah, so I just saw Philip DeFranco's video on Twitter where he's whining about this story, this bullshit story that nobody is looking at the truth. If you want to know the truth, go to Tim Pool's YouTube channel. Tim Pool Timcast did a story on this, and he is giving you the independent facts to the best of his knowledge, because that's all we have is to the best of our knowledge. He's not coming at it from a slanted perspective. He's not trying to build a narrative around it. He's trying to give you the facts of the situation, and there's still a lot out there that we don't know. But as you continue to look into it, it's clear that CNN and all of these other left-wing sites are lying their ass off. It's absolutely unbelievable, and I'm pissed off about it, and I'm tired of it. And I'm probably going to make a video on Philip DeFranco tomorrow, because Philip DeFranco needs to be put on blast. And I know Philip DeFranco is so far beyond my level, he'll probably never even see what I say, and that's fine. But for the few people, the few thousand people that will see my video, at least you'll know that I'm willing to call out somebody like that, because Philip DeFranco is being a complete hypocrite and a phony right now. Yes, Tim Pool and the Amazing Lucas. The Amazing Lucas is awesome. I love the Amazing Lucas. All right, we got a couple super chats. Let's see. Fagley says that Chris Evans has become full-blown cringe lord. Yes, he has. Look, I love Chris Evans, Captain America. He is so far off the charts right now. He is a complete lunatic. A complete lunatic. I mean, I can't believe how crazy this dude is with all the stuff he said. And Nicholas Glenn, what about that Patriots game, Jeremy? That was beautiful. I'm not going to talk too much about sports, but obviously I'm happy because Tom Brady, the GOAT, proved that he's the GOAT once again. And if it really pisses anybody off, let me just remind you that Tom Brady and Robert Kraft are both, and Bill Belichick are Trump supporters. So put that in your pipe and smoke it, you little bitches. Okay, all right. So what about Gillette? Yeah, I mean, there's so many things that I want to cover. I mean, I did a video on the Gillette wokeness, but specifically I wanted to go live because this MAGA kids hat and the Native American story is getting so far out of control, and it's being pushed by people that I at one point in time trusted. Philip DeFranco was someone that I once trusted to bring independent, free-thinking news to us. And now Philip DeFranco is doing this internet white knight bullshit. He doesn't care. All Philip DeFranco cares about is his sponsors and his money. And he proved that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to Philip DeFranco's Twitter and look at the video he uploaded about this MAGA kids versus the Native American story. There is a 2-hour video you have to watch the 2-hour video to get the context of what happened. And there is so much false information being pushed out there right now. And it's just, it's pissing me off. And we have people like Chris Evans, Ava DuVernay. You all know who Ava DuVernay is, right? The failed, pathetic Hollywood director, the person that made A Wrinkle in Time. By the way, the movie that Brie Larson says she doesn't care about the opinion of white men. She doesn't care about the opinion of white men. And so Ava DuVernay is pushing this narrative. Chris Evans is pushing this narrative. All of these Hollywood celebrities are actually pushing a false narrative because they don't have the facts. Because all they hear is Trump supporter equals we have to push a false narrative around it. And it's bullshit. Dalton Amons, Philly D could stop doing his show, but you know, money. He's all about it now. That's all this dude cares about. That's all he cares about. I used to be a big fan. That's all he cares about. Cotton Candy Hair Jeremy, when are you going to be back in your own space? I leave California on the 25th, and I am done traveling for the foreseeable future because I've been doing a lot of traveling. So I will be done traveling. I'll probably back home on the 26th of January, and I will be done at least for a while. So let's see. Richard West says, how's it going? Jeremy's going pretty good. Thank you for asking. Why are you traveling? I'm in LA because of that project that we have been working on for Geeks and Gamers for a while. I needed to come back and we needed to film more footage. We needed to film more footage, and we are currently filming more footage right now, and I'm hoping that we're going to have this project released the middle of February. That's what I'm shooting for. We could release it now, but I want to get it right. I want to get the right stuff together, because I believe that this is, and I've told you guys a little bit about it. It is a music video. It is a music video. We are shooting a music video, and I believe that this is going to get millions of views for our channel. It will be released on the Geeks and Gamers channel, and it is going to be something that I think everybody's going to love. So I'm really excited about it. But it's taking a lot of time and a lot of work, and I'm really excited about it. Thomas Guilty, thank you, buddy, for the super chat. I appreciate that. Just popping in to say howdy. Thanks for everything, man. I appreciate everything you do because you do it best. Can't wait to see you next month. Make sweatshirts. We want them. Working on that. Actually is in the process. Like, we have already paid the money and we are having them produced. Sweatshirts, t-shirts. We're going to have our first run that's going to be available on the website very soon. So that is actually being developed right now. Let's see. CR Khan 4457, thank you for the super chat. When does this all end? When do we, the non-NPCs, fight back? Well, that's why, you know, a lot of people ask me, like, Jeremy, why do you not cover, you know, game reviews and stuff like that? I'd like to cover game reviews. I would like to sit here and tell you guys how much I love Mario Kart and give you my video where I'm talking about my top 10 favorite Mario Kart tracks. But there are so many more important things going on in media right now because our entertainment is being taken from us by these crazy lunatics, and it has to be called out. And that's what we're doing on a daily basis. We're calling this out. We're calling it out. And I know that I'm putting myself under a magnifying glass right now. And so many people don't like what I have to say. But there are so many people that support us. And they give me the confidence to continue to do this. And they give me the motivation to continue to do this. And it's very important because my job right now is to call out the craziness within the entertainment industry. And I'm so happy that I have people that, you know, are within the same thought process me, like The Quartering, like Ethan Van Sciver, like World Class Bullshitters, you know, like Tim Pool. You know, there's so many people out there that are doing the same things that I'm doing, because we need more voices like that. And that's why I continue to talk about how much I love PewDiePie, because PewDiePie is the biggest YouTuber and he calls this stuff out. Not as much as like we do, but he still does call it out on a pretty regular basis. And it's going to take support. Like I've said, I do firmly believe that Geeks and Gamers will change media. The more support we get, the more opportunities I'm going to show people, because it's not about people thinking like me. It's not about people acting like me or anything like that. It's about people having common sense. Common sense doesn't mean we agree. Common sense has nothing to do with agreements and echo chambers. Common sense just understands the basic philosophy of opinions, and it understands that 99% of people are not racist, they're not sexist, they're not misogynist, they just have a different fucking opinion. That's it. So this 1% of these people in this culture is who the mainstream media continues to pander to, and I don't understand it, and it's nuts, and we have to continue to rise up above it. So if you want to see things like this change, you have to support not only this channel, but channels like this one, and platforms like this one, because it's the only way we can make a difference is if we stand together, even if we don't always agree. Common sense is the common ground that we all have to have. It doesn't need to be, well, that guy has the same opinion on a movie as me, or that guy likes the same video games as me, or that guy likes the same sports team as me. It has nothing to do with that. It's all grounded in common sense. That's really what this comes down to, because we are lacking so much common sense right now within media, within Hollywood, and before Trump got there, in politics. And now because Trump is there, he's bringing common sense back to the fold, which is beautiful. So good question, by the way. The Concerned Westerner, these people are insane, ideologically, I can't even talk right now, possessed zealots who are even willing to ruin the lives of children on the slightest of whims. It's disgusting. Yes, their ideology is crazy. I don't understand how you even get to that point in life. I don't know how your mind works like that. How do you get to the point where you're Jennifer Lawrence and you think that Mother Nature is responding because she's angry because Donald Trump got president? How do you have that type of ideology in your head? I don't understand it. It's something is broken inside of these people's heads. And this Hollywood bubble is scary because they don't understand the real world. They really don't. War Eagle Jeremy, aka Edward Coleman. Jeremy, truth telling equals gaggles for you. Exactly. Geeks and Gamers comic book, make it happen. You want a comic book? You want a Geeks and Gamers comic? Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind and I apologize. Avid Truther, thank you for the super chat. I'm trying to catch up. This is the problem when I don't have my computer because I can't have my super chat pulled up. Thomas Gilkey, it's Mario Kart with a C, not K. Hat off. Geeks and Gamers is the best. You allow your team to be themselves, and that's incredible. Geeks and Gamers is better than Collider and IGN and other entertainment companies. Thank you, man. Thank you. You want hat off? There's hat off, okay? Right there, okay? Hat off. All right, Nicholas Glenn, when are we going to get another common sense video? I don't know. Hopefully at some point, like I said, with all of the traveling and all of the things that I have going on, I don't know. I don't know. So hopefully at some point, though. Any thoughts on Dishonored Wolf and Mauler? I think Mauler is amazing. I think, like, I've heard people say, like, things like, Jeremy, why don't you do videos like Mauler? I'm like, because Mauler is so much better than me at doing Mauler videos. Why would I try to imitate Mauler when I could never, ever, ever even come close to Mauler? Mauler is on another level. I do what I do, Mauler does what he does, and I think we both do it pretty damn well. But I think Mauler's amazing, and so is a Dishonored Wolf. So let's see. Darth Ammons says, wait, so what's the actual story behind the MAGA hat? Okay, so Darth, and I'll get to that in just a minute. Darth Who, just paused my Punisher 2 binge for this live stream. 1 episode left. Good to see you doing well. Keep up the good work and make America great again. Damn right. Fanboy, you should create a channel for the Fandom Menace. That has been talked about. Okay, pretty caught up now. Okay, Jeremy, I thought you were bald under that cap. I'm not bald. Okay, so basically, this whole situation is being presented as this Native American war hero was just out there doing this peaceful protest thing, and these kids wearing these MAGA hats were harassing him and getting in his face and screaming "Build the Wall" in his face and disrespecting him. That was how it was presented by CNN and other mainstream media outlets. That is not what happened. That is not what happened based on the evidence. Based on watching the entire video, this guy, this Native American, walked up to the kids wearing the MAGA hats, and they simply stood there smiling. And maybe you can say that's sarcastic, and that's fine, but he engaged them. And then, I don't know, there was a lot of craziness going on. There was a lot of these radical Christians out there making homosexual remarks, like anti-homosexual remarks. And it was accused that the MAGA kids were making all of these racist and sexist remarks. But when you watch the entire video, the only people making the racist and the sexist and the homophobic remarks were the radical, I guess there was like a black supremacist group or something like that. I would encourage you to watch Tim Pool's video on it, is ultimately what I would have you do. Watch Tim Pool's video. You may not like what the MAGA kids did, but if you look at it from an independent perspective, you can at least say that they weren't like, they didn't go in there to incite anything. You know, black Israelites. Okay, thank you. And so it's crazy that people like Chris Evans, people like Philip DeFranco, people like Ava DuVernay are absolutely 100% running with that these kids wearing these Make America Great Again hats were inciting violence, were disrespecting these Native Americans. They were saying that these kids were saying all of this stuff, and there's no evidence of that on camera. That's not to say that they weren't saying anything, but there's no evidence of them saying the things that are being reported. So people are running with it based on their political ideology and not the truth of what happened. People like Chris Evans are only seeing a red Make America Great Again hat, and then they are running with the story, you know, and it's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Yes, Tim Pool is the man. And so let me see. This will end well. Yeah, no, it probably won't. But yes, hat off. So I'm not bald, you know, so everybody wants to know if I'm bald. I'm not bald. So that's my hat, right? That's my hair. But hat off gets more votes. So hat's going back on. Okay. So I'm going to make a video on this. Philip DeFranco made a video on his Twitter where he was whining about this, where he was like, I can't take living in a world like this. I'm so offended by this. I'm so upset. I'm so scared for my culture. And everything he was saying was not factual based on the evidence that we have gotten in front of us. There's a 2-hour video. Now, from what I understand, let's see. From what I understand, the full video is being removed while the edited video is still remaining up. You make up your own conclusions as to why. Let's see. Yeah, you can see his wig. My wig there? All right. So let's see. I tweeted at Philip DeFranco. So let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Philip DeFranco's an idiot. So I'm just tired of the anti-Trump crowd just because you don't like the politics. You know what I mean? So it's really frustrating to me because so many people are running with this story, and I'm really happy that we have somebody like Tim Pool. My hair's creeping out. Somebody like Tim Pool that wants to come at it from an independent perspective. And again, it's really important, guys, like when you have channels like The Quartering, when you have channels like Tim Pool, when you have channels like EVS and World Class, when you have these channels that are willing to give it to you straight without any fluff and any BS, you need to support these channels. You need to like their videos, you need to comment on their videos, you need to spread the word, you need to tell people about them, because right now, if you look at a channel like PewDiePie is absolutely too big to be deplatformed. He is too big to be deplatformed. I'm not, and none of the channels I mentioned are not. All of us can be deplatformed tomorrow. This channel could go away tomorrow. Did you see what happened to Count Dankula? Like, Count Dankula's just passed 400,000 subs, completely demonetized. His entire channel was demonetized. Completely. He just woke up one day and his entire channel was demonetized. You know, I have a business. I have geeksandgamers.com. I am trying to continue to build geeksandgamers.com so that way I don't have to worry about this situation. And we have the infrastructure now to where if we are deplatformed, we still have things like it's going to hurt, you know, but we're going to be fine. I do not think that there's anything remotely close that could ever hurt this channel that we've ever done. I stay above the fray. I try to make sure that I'm in line with anything that they could deem to be inappropriate, but that still doesn't mean that they can't do it. They can do whatever they want, and they've proven it time and time again. You know what I mean? And so, you know, what I would hope to see at some point is a lot of us come together and create another platform in the future. You know, you already have people like Jordan B. Peterson and Dave Rubin who are working on creating this new Patreon-style platform, which is awesome. And as our platforms, our individual platforms get bigger, maybe in time we can all come together and work together and create a platform that is all about free thinking and independent thinking and not an echo chamber of ideology. And that's what's so frustrating about it, you know. But let's see. All right, I got a super. Let me catch up super chats real quick. I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't have my computer with me. I'm operating on two phones. So, Avid Truther, please talk about how Reza Aslan and Kathy Griffin sent their Twitter mobs on those kids. Did they really? Did Kathy Griffin do it too? I didn't even know that. I didn't even know about those two. I just saw Ava DuVernay and Chris Evans. So I'm going to cover this in a full video soon. So I will do that. Don't worry. I'm working on that tonight. I apologize for not. Normally, I try to read the regular chat too, and I am looking at it and I'm seeing it. It's just hard for me to keep up with all of it because, like I said, I do not have my computer, which gives me an entire screen of super chats, so I can just read those separately, and I can read the. Isaiah Briggs is mad about the hat on. Let's see, Cloudfire181. Hey, Jeremy, this is my first super chat ever. DeFranco cares more about money than his viewers. See the BetterHelp scam. Also, there is a Blood Moon. Starts tonight at 11:41 Eastern Standard Time if you're interested. Thank you, Cloudfire181. I appreciate that. I take that very seriously, and you're right, and I know about the BetterHelp scam. Look, I get offered sponsorships all day long. I've been offered sponsorships over and over again. I get these emails every day. I don't take them. I'm not telling you that because you can go, oh, Jeremy's such a great guy. He doesn't care about money. Of course I fucking care about money because money helps my business and it helps me provide better things for my team. Of course I care about money. And any YouTuber that is monetized and tells you he doesn't care about money is a fucking liar, okay? Next time you see a YouTuber, yeah, I don't do this for the money. Yes, you do, motherfucker. Yes, you do. You do it for the money, so shut your fucking mouth. But you do it for the money because hopefully you use that money to help build your platform, which is exactly what I am trying to do. So, but the problem is once your morals start taking a back seat to the money, that's the problem. So again, I get sponsors offers every day. Nintendo still hasn't called. Yoo-hoo still hasn't called. Cherry Coke still hasn't called. So when one of them call, I'll take them up. But if it's just some random company wanting to throw me money just because, no, I can't do that. That's just not how I like to operate. So, all right. Let's see, Edward Coleman, wait, so those kids didn't slaughter a reservation? Exactly. Raymond, let's see, me and my Japanese wife making $25,000 Star Wars fan film about Jar Jar being a Sith Lord and Jedi versus Grey Dark Jedi battle played by katana experts. That sounds awesome. Send me an email on that when it's done. Send me an email on that. The Concerned Westerner. Tim Pool is the best indie journalist, hands down. I agree with you. Shout out to Tim Pool. He gave me a shout out on one of his live streams one time, and I really appreciated that. So Tim Pool's great. Tim Pool is great. Let's see. Adam says, hey, Jeremy. Hello. Jack Sparrow says, you look intense, sir. I'm just fired up with this whole story. It's such bullshit. So, oh my gosh. The chat just jumped around on me again. Let's see. Ren Wolf says, how do you deal with, these never-Trumpers like Jack Hawley, DeviantArt, who dismisses counter-arguments defending MAGA kids as whataboutism? Thanks. You deal with them by battling them with facts. You have to battle them with facts, and you have to smack them down with it. You can't compromise on them at all. You can't compromise on these people. Again, I don't have a problem if you don't like Trump. I just need you to give me some common sense reasons why you don't like Trump, and I'll give you that. There are valid reasons if you don't like Trump. I'm not going to agree with any of them because I think Trump is fantastic. I think Trump is literally the single best option that we could have possibly had, because I cannot even imagine a world with Hillary as president right now. I can't do it. It fucking scares the hell out of me, and you look at how the culture is, and you look at how society is going, and if we didn't have Trump, we would have ended up with somebody like Marco Rubio or Jeb Bush as the Republican nominee. That would have been a nightmare. Neither one of those guys would have stood a chance up against this culture. The Trump is literally the only person that could have done this job. He's it. He's the only one that has the balls. He's the only one that has the guts. He's the only one that had the money. He's the only one that had the experience. He's the only one that had the connections. He knew the back-end deals that goes on with politicians. He used to give them money to show up at his events, and they had no moral compass whatsoever. All they said, hey, billionaire guy gives me money. I'm going to show up and do whatever. I'm going to dance if he wants me to dance. And he knew that game. He's the only person that could have done this. He's it. And it's so funny because they try to come bust. They try to get like these stories like, oh, he hooked up with a porn star, and everybody's like, oh yeah, that's about right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he did, because I wouldn't have expected anything less from him, you know. And so you just got to battle them, man. You can't compromise with these people at all. Let's see. Brown Gajin says, first off, MAGA Kid is total class. Second, the Edgar Watches commercial is like letting Ivan remake the Gillette commercial. This Edgar Watches commercial, I'll have to check that out. I'm not familiar with that, but I'll have to check that out. Thank you for the super chat. Man Samsung, the Indian man clearly approached the kids group and bullied that young man, and the kids didn't say build a wall. Thank you. That's what I saw. But Chris Evans is going to make you believe that something different happened, because Chris Evans hates anything that has to do with Trump. He doesn't care about the facts. He doesn't care about reality. He doesn't care about anything. I'm going to zoom in. He doesn't care about all of that. It's obvious if you watch the video. It's obvious. So again, go over to Tim Pool's channel and watch his video. Let's see. Chris M says, like the quartering said before, it's not Patreon, it's PayPal and MasterCard. That's true. That is true too. I mean, it's a trickle-down effect. Let's see. Perkindo says, SJWs don't care about facts. All they care about is their agenda. They must stay on message and keep the narrative going in their favor no matter what. They truly don't. And again, I've said this before. I'll say it again. People are always like, why do you talk about SJWs so much, Jeremy? Because it's obvious they are ruining entertainment. I love my entertainment. You love your entertainment. We use entertainment as an escapism. 99% of us, maybe even 100% of the people watching this video right now, your daily life consists of going to work, dealing with everyday life stresses, worrying about your family, and then when you get a few moments of time, you want to watch something that entertains you, that takes you out of the daily stresses of your real life. But we have Hollywood who don't really have those stresses because they are too busy living up their lives and their mansions and their millions of dollars, and they don't have daily stresses like the rest of us. And they are constantly thinking that they need to shove social and political agendas into entertainment. The 99% of the audience out there doesn't want that. But the media controls the narrative. Hollywood and the media control it. So when you have these 1% of people that are lifelong victims, professional victims, they don't care about the details, they don't care about the facts, they don't care about the data, they don't care about the truth, they don't care about reality, they only care about being a victim. That is their one goal in life. And you can't compromise with them. You can't talk to them. You can't have a discussion with them. They are scared of discussions. Any person that you get in, if you have anybody in your life that is scared of a real life discussion, they're not worth your time. They're not worth your time. People the other day were like, when I called out Star Wars only, I don't know why. I had a gut feeling Star Wars only would actually have a conversation with me. Now, I still haven't had that conversation with him other than like Twitter DMs after, you know, I put him on blast and he responded, and I liked his response. And now we're going to have a conversation. And people are like, why don't you call it Urban Alkalite? Or all that. Urban Alkalite, that dude is like, that dude, he's not operating on the same like planet as me and you. He is gone. There's no common sense about this cat. This cat is so focused on being a professional victim that a conversation is a waste of time with him. It's an absolute waste of time. I had a gut feeling about Star Wars only. That's why I decided it's worth me responding to get some traction for my channel, for his channel. And if he responds, let's see how he responds. He responded the way I hoped he would respond. And now we're having a conversation like two grown men would have a conversation. Doesn't mean we're going to agree on everything. Doesn't mean we're going to see eye to eye on everything. But at least he's willing to have a conversation. People that are willing to have conversations are very important to me. If you're not willing to have a conversation, if you're scared to face your own reality or the reality that we are living in, then you are part of the problem. That is the way I look at it. All right. The Concerned Westerner, Griffin demanded that someone send her their doxes. Really? My God, are you serious right now? I can't believe this has even gotten worse. This is even worse than I thought. This story is out of control. This is out of control. Robert says, love you, Jeremy. Love you right back, Robert. Sincerely appreciate the support. I can't tell you guys how much it means to me when I make a video and I just start seeing a flood of comments where there's just so much support, so much positivity, so much motivation. And so stuff like that is amazing. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate that, Robert. And for all of you. I love the notification squad. When I upload a video, people like, notification squad, where you at? I love seeing it, and it really does bring happiness to me. So thank you so much for that. All right, I'm so far behind on the chat, and I apologize, guys. Avid Truther, Kathy Griffin's tweet. The reply from the school was pathetic and impotent. Name these kids. I want names. Shame them. If you think those Fs wouldn't dox you in a heartbeat, think again. What is wrong with these people, man? Good God. There is video evidence, and these people aren't even worried about looking at the truth before they are ready to slander some kids that are wearing a hat that they don't like. This is Hollywood. This is the Hollywood people right here. This is the people that are controlling our entertainment right now. I gotta look that one up. Thomas Gilkey, just watched a little bit of the video from Tim Pool, and I actually liked it. He spoke with facts and was in the middle. Love you, bro. Thank you, Thomas. And Tim Pool is, if you are looking for, and I think, I don't even think Tim and I would actually agree on politics a lot, but Tim is one of the, if not the best sources for independent political commentary in journalism, just like the Concerned Westerner said. Tim Pool is amazing. Hopefully one day I'll get to talk to Tim. But I really appreciated, him giving Geeks and Gamers a mention that time, and we got a lot of subscribers from that mention, and that was really cool. So Brian says, go outside, lunar eclipse. Yeah, I know, that's what I keep hearing, but I haven't live streamed all month, so I'm going to stay dedicated to you guys. Teresa Martin, hello, Teresa. Thank you so much. Banging a drum in someone's face is dangerous. It can cause damage to hearing. It was done unprovoked to a minor by an adult. Exactly. Yet they are blaming these kids, and I'm gonna tell you this: if that would have been a white kid that was a Trump hater, and that would have been a Native American wearing a Trump hat, and the same situation happened, the same people that are outraged at those kids would be outraged at the Native American. It's their thought process has no critical thinking whatsoever. And that's a very scary situation. Morith, what's up, Morith? Sup, Jer? You must be out of town. I am out of town. I am in Los Angeles. I'm working on the project for Geeks and Gamers right now, and it's good to see you. I really appreciate you stopping by, and I'm telling you guys, when this is done, and it is a music video, it is a song, when it is done, it's going to be the most viewed video for Geeks and Gamers ever, and I believe it will be in the millions. I do believe it will be in the millions. We'll see. It's hard to really anticipate a viral video, but I believe this is going to be a viral video. I really do. Jeremy Smurf, I've seen so many spins on this story, I don't care anymore. It's become BS. It is absolutely ridiculous. You're right. And Luis says, Jeremy equals dropping truth right now. Thank you. I was probably a few minutes ago, but thank you, because I don't know why common sense is so rare. Again, I'm just a normal dude. I'm not the smartest guy. Not the best looking guy. I'm not the most educated guy. I'm just a guy with common sense. And common sense is allowing me to have a platform because common sense is so rare right now. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how rare common sense is right now in our culture at this point in time. It's unbelievable, but that's where we're at. 21, Vic Roy says, have you considered adding a gauge rating on politics shoved into games and movies? It would help us who are burnt avoid agendas. Also, Philip deleted his tweet and posted something new. So yeah, that's actually a great idea. It's actually a great idea. And I just I don't that would because it is subjective still, to an extent. What my view of what has politics shoved into it may be different from someone else on our staff. So it would still be subjective, but just like any other review is subjective, you know what I mean? So I don't know. That is an idea. It's a really good idea. But it would be something that I would have to really think about and talk about with my team and see what we could develop, because it would be really subjective, you know what I mean? Because I could watch a movie or a video game and really see the political agenda being shoved into it, but then someone else may not. But again, that kind of goes back into any review. So it all comes down to the independent or the individual doing it, you know what I mean? Riv says, dude, the amount of friends I've seen share the false side of the kids provoking the elder and taking the bait without seeing the full context is disappointing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And again, that's what happens when you have people like Chris Evans, you know, who again is the definitive Captain America. Like Chris Evans is an amazing Captain America. There's never ever going to be a Captain America better than him. But that doesn't mean that he's not a shitty human being. And it's not that he's a piece of shit. He really is a piece of shit who is all he cares about is his politics. And he doesn't care about the truth, you know? It's unbelievable. Morris says, also, if you haven't seen it, you should watch the Boba Fett fan film called The 12 Parsec Stare. It's about 9 minutes. Night, dude. Thank you and good night. And I am actually, that's something about Star Wars right now that I'm so disappointed in Disney Star Wars right now that I actually started to really get more interested in fan films because you get more of a Star Wars feel from the fan films than you do you know, Disney right now with their corporate bullshit and their social agenda with these movies. It's unbelievable. You know what I mean? So, KG, thanks, Jeremy, for all you do. Love your channel. Signed, a female geek and gamer who also hates identity politics in my games, movies, comics, etc. Well, thank you, KG. I appreciate that. And shout out for that thumbnail of a dog because I'm a dog lover. I love dogs. Dogs are the best. As a matter of fact, Tuesday, because you guys know we did the 24-hour live stream where we raised money for charity. And sometime this week, hopefully Tuesday, I've got to call Danny and line it up, but Tuesday we are going to be heading to Bakersfield, and I'm going to be getting with Danny, and we're going to visit with some of the amazing dogs that they have saved, and we are going to be giving him a large portion of money that you guys helped raise that is going to help make lives better for all of these animals. So I want to give you all a shout out for that. I'm really excited for that. So more to come. All right. Mirror Jeremy, did you see Hello Greedo's video about Luke? I did see it. It's so stupid. And it just shows how out of touch Hello Greedo is with the Star Wars fandom because none of that is even remotely close to what we asked for. And I understand he was using hyperbole to make a point, but it just continues to show how out of touch with reality and the Star Wars fandom that Hello Greedo is right now. And again, he used to be one of my favorite Star Wars YouTubers. Now I have absolutely no use for him. Absolutely no use for him whatsoever. Let's see. Nimble Navigator 62. Love what you do. I hate how they divide with us with this and call our side names when clearly they are using fascist tactics. All those boys have been doxxed. Man, I can't look. I got to look further into this story. Unbelievable, man. This is such a dangerous situation right now. What happens if these boys that are doxxed because of people like Chris Evans and people like Kathy Griffin and people like Ava DuVernay? What happens? What happens if something happens bad? Like if these kids are violently attacked or something happens to that level, which please, Lord, don't let that happen. But who's responsible for that? You know, because Chris Evans wants to talk about how dangerous Trump's words are. Well, are your tweets dangerous when they are flat out lying about a kid because you didn't like his hat and now he could have violent retaliation based on your outrage that is misplaced? How does that work, Chris Evans? Mr. Moral Superiority, how does that work? Because we know that these people are not above apologizing. Like, I've made mistakes. I've made mistakes on this channel. I've made mistakes in my personal life, in my real life, and I'm going to continue to make them because I'm a human being and I always make mistakes, just like you make mistakes, just like everybody makes mistakes. And I'll apologize for those mistakes when I make them because I'm not perfect. And all of these Hollywood people are so obsessed with projecting and acting like they're perfect when they're not. And when they make mistakes, they just run from it. They are scared to confront it. They are scared to face reality. And it's bullshit, you know? So is that what he's going to do? I don't normally super chat, but can you expand on what Chris Evans has said on this subject? As a matter of fact, I'll just read his tweet if you want me to. Let's see. So here's Chris Evans' tweet because I retweeted it and went off on him. So he said this, all right, so somebody said, outrage as MAGA wearing high school kids taunt native elder at People's March. And Chris Evans retweeted it and he says, this is appalling. The ignorance, the gall, the disrespect. It's shameful and sadly on brand, meaning Trump supporters. When something like this isn't even surprising, it's evidence to our place in the cycle of recreating our darker chapters. That Native American man showed incredible strength and dignity. That's exactly what the kid did. The Native American man walked up to the kid and got in the kid's face, and the kid just stood there. But Chris Evans wants to put his left-leaning Hollywood crazy spin on it. You know what I mean? So unbelievable. Let's see. All right, I gotta catch back up. Oh, you said Nimble Navigator says you don't normally super chat, but I really appreciate you super chatting. Thank you so much for that, and I just wanted to give you a shout out for that. Let's see, Nelson's TAS and Game Archive. Let's see, Day of the Rope for mainstream media when reporters win. Ominous Jack says, when's Alex Jones? Come on, my brother. When's Alex Jones? What do you mean, when's Alex Jones? I don't know what you mean by when's Alex Jones. Let's see, Avid Truther, Movie Bob. Oh, God, Movie Bob. On the MAGA Kids Doxing. Good. If the world were just, that feeling would be the rest of their lives. Following them always, keeping them from social mobility and even restful sleep. Movie Bob is a loser, okay? Movie Bob is an absolute loser. Movie Bob, oh my God. Movie Bob, I don't know. He's just as bad as these celebrities, and I'm not going to classify him as a celebrity. He's a YouTuber. He's a bigger channel than I got, but Movie Bob has problems. I can't believe. Yeah, that guy. I think he's mentioned me before. I think he called me out a while back. You know what I mean? So Raymond Hingehold says, would you like to name one of the Jedi in the movie and choose which lightsaber form they would use and reveal this info in one of your future Star Wars videos? Oh, hey, that's actually kind of a great idea, Raymond. I would like to take you up on that offer. So yes, send me an email, jeremy@geeksandgamers.com, and we can talk about that. Let's see. Did you find Bob Iger? No, I didn't find Bob Iger. Darth Vader says, hey, Jeremy, good to see you again. Thank you so much. We are Rip City. DM'd you on Twitter, Jeremy. Hope you read sometime. Thank you. I will check that out. I got so many messages on Twitter. I'm caught up on the super chat, so I'm reading regular. Let's see. Stephanie B. Yeah, Chris Evans played a jock. Great film. You must be talking about Not Another Teen Movie, I think. I remember him in that. Let's see. Evans has an IQ smaller than my shoe, says David Fredrickson. Let's see. Darth Kilhoun says, in North Dakota, we cheer on MAGA hat wearing people. Celebs hate us and our state for that. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And keep cheering it just to piss them off. Jedi Master 677, it's hard for me to not see what the kids did as disrespectful, but hey, that's just the way I see it, I guess. Well, again, it's, and I don't, like I said, if you think what the kids did is disrespectful, that's fine. I would just ask to kind of expand upon that. I mean, the kids were standing there, and the Native American guy made his way to them and stood in their face. So at that point, what exactly, I'm asking, I'm not trying to be argumentative here. What was disrespectful about what the kid did? Now, was he smiling? Could you say that's arrogant? Absolutely. But again, the Native American man came to them and it got in their face. So at what point, you know, like, that's all I'm asking, you know, and if you're going to expand upon that, that's cool. I'll see if I can catch your comment. And that's fine. The way that you approach that and the way you said it, I can appreciate where you're coming from, because you're not trying to be defiant. You're not trying to be like, you know, a white knight like Billy D approached it on his video or whatever, you know what I mean? And so, so anyway, that's the way I look at it. All right. David says they were just standing there menacingly. Exactly. The Rookie Critic. Hey, Jeremy, hope you're having a good day. Thank you, the Rookie Critic. Can't wait to talk to you and the Sith Kryptonian very soon. Once I get back home, you guys and me will be talking for sure. Don't worry. Let's see. Connor Blumberg says, Ben Shapiro for Prez, Jeremy for VP. Hey, I would love to stand with Ben Shapiro and be his vice president. Let's do it. Let's Let's see. Trey McDermott says, I went to Newport Catholic. Newport borders Covington in northern Kentucky. I've been fighting the lies with the facts for 2 days. Thank you for this. Thank you, and I appreciate it. Again, man, it's just let's see. Tune Link KMS1. Am I in the right channel? I thought this was Geeks and Gamers. Is this Geeks and Gamers? Is this Geeks and Gamers? Is it because of the topic I'm talking about? Well, the topic does apply to the entertainment industry because of people like Chris Evans and Ava DuVernay and Kathy Griffin and these people that have used their political or they're used their social platform based on them playing fictional characters like Captain America. Did anybody give a shit who Chris Evans was before he played Captain America? Because when he was a Human Torch, nobody cared. When he was in Not Another Teen Movie walking around with whipped cream on his junk, nobody cared about his opinion. But he became the great Captain America, which he is a great Captain America. He's an all-time great Captain America. But once he became Captain America, now suddenly he thinks his political opinions matter. He thinks his political opinions mean something because he's Steve Rogers in a fake movie. That's the problem we're dealing with now. So that's why it applies. So, let's see. Let's see, Beige Devil. Who is Chris Evans? A journalist? No, Chris Evans is Captain America. He plays Captain America in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, in the Avengers, in Infinity War. Also, what tribe was the man with the drum from? I do not know. I do not know. Has folks gotten that these are just kids? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to them. They don't care about any of that stuff. I haven't said it yet, but smash the melee button. We're almost up to 500 melees. If you're new to the channel, that's what I say. The like button is smash the melee button because we love Smash Bros here. Smash the melee. I do have my Nintendo Switch with me right now. I haven't been able to play it much, but I do have my Switch with me right now because the Nintendo Switch is an amazing system. Let's see. Okay, I came in late. What the fuck is going on? Did you go Conor McGregor on me? MAGA kids hats. Go to Tim Pool's channel and you'll see what's going on with these MAGA kids and their hats. It's a crazy story. It's getting out of control, and so many of these crazy Hollywood lunatics are blowing it so far out of proportion right now. And it's a bad look for everybody involved. CNN has pretty much point blank lied about it. Phil DeFranco has lied about it. Chris Evans has lied about it. Ava DuVernay has lied about it. The only person that seems to be getting it that has a substantial following is Tim Pool right now. Tim Pool from Timcast. He's great. He's amazing. And it's just, it's the whole story is absolutely nuts right now. So, all right. Rookie Critic says, hat on Jeremy for the win. I did have it off earlier. So, but he did super chat, so I got to keep it. All right. Brown Bat's Toy Box. Did you hear about Bandit Inc. ruining the world-class stream? He wants you guys to back off Kathleen Kennedy. Who is Bandit Inc.? I don't know who that is. But it doesn't matter if they want us to back off Kathleen Kennedy. I'm not. I'll make a Kathleen Kennedy video tomorrow just to piss them off if that's how they want to be. Maybe Kathleen Kennedy could do a fucking job. Or maybe she could quit her job so someone else can actually come in that actually understands Star Wars and not destroy it. But I don't know who Bandit Inc. is. So let's see. Darth Gavel says, hat on Jeremy for life. He's another YouTuber. I'd never heard of him. So I'll have to screenshot that and look him up. All right, Bandit Inc. Yeah, I've never heard of Bandit Inc. So I would my suggestion to Bandit Inc. would be if you are so concerned with Kathleen Kennedy getting recognition and praises, make some pro Kathleen Kennedy videos. See how those go for you. See how that goes for you. See how that works out. It's pretty obvious that the pro Last Jedi channels are pretty much kind of being irrelevant now, and they're dying off, and nobody cares what they have to say. And the people that are criticizing the Last Jedi and Disney Star Wars are actually seeing great growth because Star Wars fans are on our side because Star Wars is trash right now. Under Disney, Star Wars is garbage. Star Wars does not mean what it used to mean. It is trash. It is nothing more than Kathleen Kennedy's social justice factory. And when channels like myself and World Class and EVS and Odin and Ivan and Jesse, we all call it out, people like it. People are going to support us. So there you go. All right. Thomas Gilkey, Smash is better than Cart. Also, again, thanks, Jeremy, for everything you do. Are you excited for Pensacon? I love Chris Evans' Captain America, but I don't like how he spews his political nonsense. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for Pensacon. I don't know if I'm going to be there all the time, but I mean, I'm definitely going to make an appearance there. I've just got videos. I'm focused on making videos constantly because the channel has got a ton of momentum right now. We're almost to 4 million views a month now on the channel. We're at about 3.7 right now, 3.7, and I want to continue working up there and keeping that consistency and maintaining that consistency. So that's my focus, but I'm definitely looking forward to Pensacon and hanging out with you, buddy. Let's see, Jedi Master 677, the kids aren't doing any harm, but in the same way, the Westboro Church would protest soldiers' funerals. It kind of shows a lack of care and respect. For others. Okay, and I'm not going to ask you anymore because you gave me a respectable answer that I can appreciate. Don't totally agree with you, but I understand where you're coming from, and that is how discussions work. And so thank you for following up with me and giving me more context to it. And I totally appreciate that. I really do. Edward Coleman says, Chris Evans is turning into the SJW Marvel Comics Captain America. Hail Hydra. He really is. He really is. That's pretty damn funny. That's pretty funny. Jack Sparrow says, hey there, Mr. Jeremy. How goes it? Going pretty good. How about you? Good to see you. Let's see. The name Star Wars has been sullied by Disney, a phrase that I never thought I would say. You are correct there. You are correct there. Justin Miller says, we want Jeremy beer. Make it happen. Jeremy doesn't drink beer. Jeremy doesn't drink beer. Let's see. You need sleep. I actually got a lot of sleep last night. Caitlin would be proud. Caitlin would be proud. A swig of green milk for the working man. Well, I actually have water here. So swig of water for the working man out there. Let's see. Dalton says, I love how Chris Evans plays Captain America. Someone loves America and loves peace and freedom. Let's see. The Rookie Critic. Bandit is okay, but he shouldn't have interrupted Jeff's stream. Did I just lose connection? He isn't pro Last Jedi, but he thinks fans have won and we shouldn't stop anti-Lucasfilm. Did my stream pause? Because it paused on this end, but I don't know if it paused on that end. So tell me if it did. Am I back? Only for a second? Okay. All right. But I think I'm back now. I'm running off hotel Wi-Fi right now. So, okay, but I am back. Okay, cool. All right. So, yeah. So, Rookie Critic says Bandit is okay, but he shouldn't have interrupted Jeff's stream. He isn't pro TLJ, but he thinks fans have won and we should stop anti-Lucasfilm stuff. Well, Bandit, we're not until we actually do win, and we have not won shit because Kathleen Kennedy's still there. Ryan Johnson they still haven't announced that Ryan Johnson still is, they still basically have not announced that Ryan Johnson still has his trilogy. So no, we're not going to stop. How about you do whatever content you want to do and you let other people do the content they want to do and you let the audiences decide if they like it. And our audiences like what we do. Unlike Disney and Lucasfilm, we actually listen to our audience. So there's your answer. Now I'll have to do more research on this person, but you know, I don't really, I don't like what I'm hearing. So I'll have to call Jeff and talk to him about that. We'll see what happens. All right, Wally Ray says, common sense tells me you're at the Gator Motel. Not at the Gator Motel. There's Chihuahua Jeremy. I miss Leia so much. For those that are joining us, Leia is my little Chihuahua, and I miss her. I haven't seen her in a few weeks now. So Chihuahua Jeremy says, Borkus bark, or Borkus bork bark roof bork bark roof roof barkus. All right. Let's see. Darth Vader says, you make my day, Jeremy. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. The stream cut off. I didn't see you read my donation, Jeremy. Dalton, hang on. Yeah, we lost a ton of viewers, so welcome back. So Dalton, you said, I love how Chris Evans plays Captain America, someone who loves America and loves peace and freedom, but Chris is nothing like the character he plays, and I said you're 100% spot on with that one. Laura, it's a short story, says, if you could fire one person, who would it be, Kathleen Kennedy or Ryan Johnson? Kathleen Kennedy, easily, because Kathleen Kennedy has ultimate power to control all of the narratives. So if I could fire Kathleen Kennedy, and you're telling me Ryan Johnson still has to have his trilogy, that's fine. But I'm going to know that whoever comes in is still going to have power over Ryan Johnson, and they can tell him, no, you're not going to do this. No, you're going to do this. No, you're going to direct this script is what you're going to do. And if you don't direct this script, we're going to fire you. So easily Kathleen Kennedy. Easily. Let's see. GRP poll. Here's a donation while I look at this guy and enjoy the Super Blood Wolf Moon. Awesome. Well, thank you. Appreciate that, GRP poll. It's good to see you back. Swig of water for GRP poll. Swig of water for everybody that just returned. I know we had a little blip, and I apologize. The stream froze up for just a minute, but smash the melee button if you don't mind. The Rookie Critic says, hail to the awesome mods, Laura, Steph, and Caitlin. Yes, they are amazing. They are the best. Shout out to all of them. Swig of water for all of them. All right, so we're almost up to 600 likes now, 600 melees. Awesome. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. It's good to be back. It's been so long since I live streamed, so it's great to be back. And every time I don't live stream, I always sit here and go, man, is anybody going to watch? Is anybody going to watch when I live stream again? And you always show up. You always show up, and you always show support. So thank you so much. Let's see. Kyle Miller, recap of what I missed, just joined. So I was talking about this situation with, that's been all over the media, where there was these protests going on. There's our live stream video up, but the video has been edited and chopped up and manipulated by the mainstream media and by a lot of far left websites to basically show and present that these kids wearing these Trump hats, these Make America Great Again Trump hats, were saying all types of hateful speech to this Native American protester. And when the story is presented in the fashion that CNN and a lot of these sites are presenting it, it does look like the kids are actually doing something bad. But when you watch the whole entire video, and then when you actually get reports from people that were presently there, you see that the Native American man actually walks up to the kids that were wearing the Make America Great Again hat. And those kids basically stood there face to face with him while he walked to them. They stood there and smiled. Didn't really say anything, at least that I can see or hear, that would be deemed offensive. And the media is trying to say that they were attacking this Native American and they're just racist Trump supporters, and Trump is ruining the world and he's infecting our youth. And it's a story that is being picked up by so many people and is being misrepresented. And it's a very dangerous story, and it's being shared by prominent people that don't want to do any of the facts or anything. So, all right, let's see here. Hang on. All right, am I back? Am I back? Let me know if I'm back. I'm trying to see if I'm back. I think I'm back. Hit refresh. Hit refresh. All right. Is the stream strong or is it choppy? Because I turned the Wi-Fi off. So video shows that this is not true. Yes. All right. Yep. I'm good. Strong. Back. Yes. Okay. All right. Yes. Yeah. Let me tell everybody to refresh. Refresh. Everyone. All right. Yeah, well, I'm going to run off data now. I'm not going to run off the Wi-Fi anymore. The Wi-Fi has been really hit or miss. So let me see. All right. Dalton says, will you watch Ryan Johnson's movie Knives Out? I might watch it just so I can criticize the hell out of it. So we'll see. Darth Gavel, the moon is being oppressed. Hashtag not my earth. Thanos EVS, the Holy One has visited. I am the Holy One, Thanos EVS. For weeks now, I have requested pie. I have received none. You will soon regret it. Hashtag pie. And let's see. In my GA community, I see many black Trump supporters nowadays. There's a lot of black Trump supporters out there. There's a lot, and you know, it's nice to see. It's nice to see that there's so many people that are, you know, basically supporting common sense. That's exactly what supporting Trump is to me, is supporting common sense. Now, again, I'll say it before, I'll say it again. If you don't support Trump, I'm not saying you don't have common sense. But unfortunately, the heavy majority of people that don't support Trump don't have common sense. That's the problem. You know what I mean? So, let's see. Hey, Jeremy, how's the Gator Motel? The Gator Motel is in Orlando. So I am in Los Angeles now. So Ivan may be able to check out the Gator Motel, but I am nowhere near the Gator Motel, unfortunately. So, Wally Ray says, I don't support any politics, and that's fine too. That's fine. Kathy Griffin is crazy. I like to listen to your opinions and your rants. Well, thank you. Let's see. Munifex. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Mirror Jeremy says, it's just like Trump. Well, I do too. Jeremy, here is the real video. What are you talking about? The 2-hour unedited one? Let's see, Cyron Jag, I can't refresh. I'm sitting in my living room being super, super, super misogynist, and I just can't be bothered. Oh, and misogynist too. The Ricky Critic, good luck with your project. Have a good night. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to see what kind of mischief you get up to while in LA. Just work, really, just work. But like I said, I'm definitely going to be going to Bakersfield sometime this week, and I'm hoping I will have Mindless Entertainment Jesse Milestone with me. So that'll be pretty cool if Jesse and I can do a live stream together. I'm looking forward to that. So hopefully we can make schedules work. My GA community. Also, there is this native Hawaiian Trump supporter named Nathan Pakai. Go check him out on Facebook. Nathan, P-A-I-K-A-I. All right, I'll check that out. Let's see. Jeremy is a wild man. I'm still a little sick too, by the way, so I apologize if my voice still sounds a little stuffy. So, Jeremy's in LA to have a meeting with Bob Iger. Yeah, I wish. What did Mark Hamill have to say about this MAGA kid hat? I don't know. If anybody can check his Twitter, I would like to know that. Siren Jack says, did I mention misogynist? Well, we all are, apparently, according to Leslie Jones. These Hollywood people are crazy, man. They really are. Like, they really are crazy. It's kind of scary how crazy they are. Let's see, Jeremy, there's a good ice cream place in Bakersfield. It's an old diner. Totally recommend it. I will take you up on that one, probably. I'll have to check that out, as long as I get good chocolate ice cream, because I like chocolate ice cream. The Critic's Critic, great channel, sub for life. Thank you. Appreciate that. I really do. Did you see that kid violently watch the man drumming while being white and holding undesirable beliefs? This type of inexcusable offense would have gotten him a gas chamber in Germany 80 years ago. Exactly. Exactly. Let's see. Do you like Gillette? Hell no. Not now. I mean, Gillette clearly hates men. And, come on, man. Like, seriously, any guy watching this video, if you're hanging out with your boys, okay, and a hot chick walks by and your buddy was like, yo, what's up? And your buddy's like, whoa, man, that's really crossing the line, bro. You'd be like, what the hell are you smoking, bro? Like, no guy is going to do that. No guy is ever going to do that. Never going to happen. Ever. That is never going to happen. And if you are a guy and you ever do that, you will nobody will ever hang out with you again. Ever. Like, and then the dads are out there barbecuing. And did you see how distraught the dad was, where he's like, sees his boys play wrestling like every kid does, play fighting. He goes, oh man, I can't do it. Boys, break it up. Break it up. This is such toxicity here. I can't take this. I can't take this toxicity with my two boys play fighting in the backyard while I'm barbecuing. This is too much. This is too much. Oh my gosh. It's unbelievably stupid, man. Like, it's unbelievably stupid. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Anyway, Chris Evans used Gillette. That's why he has no beard in any game. Let's see. Tom Brady the GOAT. Nothing else to say tonight. Yes, Anthony. You damn right. You damn right. We may, I'm not going to be on here much longer because I got to record 3 videos for tomorrow still. I'm going to be working tomorrow on the project, so I'll be tied up all day, but I've got to record a bunch of videos for tomorrow's rotation. And so I probably won't be on here much longer, but we are almost up to 700 likes. So it's like the old days where we used to hit 1,000 likes and we crashed the stream. You guys remember that? And I'm on my phone. So that's where it used to happen. So we used to crash the stream on my phone. Anytime I would live stream, we would hit 1,000 likes and it would instantly end the stream, which was awesome. We haven't been able to do that in a long time, but we have a lot of likes right now. So maybe at some point we'll be able to do it. Let me see. Flashback stream. Andrew remembers. You remember that? Stream in the dark. Do you remember that one? Do you remember when I streamed in the dark when we lost power? It was thunderstorming in Florida, and I lost power, and I stayed live streaming just because I was like, hell with it. Super Channel Awesome Time says, I remember that. I'm good. I'm glad you've got some old school stream fans here. Let me see. Jeremy members, hope you roast Philly D tomorrow. I will. Jeremy, you going to D23 this year? No, I'm not. I will not be going to D23. I'd like to, but I don't think they would. I don't think they'd like me there. Everybody hates white men except Asian women. Duct tape Kia Jeremy #winning. So flying is awesome, is it? I feel so betrayed. I did just have my first plane flight, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. My wife was with me. She told me, because my wife flies a lot, and she told me that the turbulence was actually a little worse than normal. But it didn't bother me that much. So it was pretty damn cool. It was pretty cool, and I enjoyed it. So yeah, I was building it up in my head way too much. So I did enjoy it. So. Let me see. Who are your mains in Smash Ultimate? Link. It's always Link with me. I love Link. Love Link. So Link is always my main. If flying is good enough for Al Gore, it's good enough for Jeremy. Oh man, wait till you fly to London. Prepare for a good nap on the way. You know what I liked about it is I could just kind of set my phone down and I watched the first 2 episodes of The Punisher, and I forgot to download the rest of the episodes, so I didn't really have anything else to watch. But on the flight back, I'm definitely going to make sure that I download a lot of stuff and I can just kind of zone in. I don't have to worry about my phone. I mean, yes, they have a Wi-Fi on the plane you can buy, but I didn't have to worry about my phone. I didn't worry about notifications. I could just kind of sit there and watch something without worrying about my phone going off every 2 seconds. So, let's see. Blue Snaggletooth. Jeremy, you are my favorite YouTube channel. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I sincerely do appreciate that. You know, I'm somebody, man, that I've just been a fan of YouTube for a long time, and so you know, I had my favorite YouTubers, and so, you know, knowing that anybody considers me like one of their favorite YouTubers or anything, or your favorite YouTuber, means the world to me, and I take that very seriously. I really do. And so so I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Darth Gavel, have you seen the new Old Spice Men Have Skin 2 ad? I have not seen it. I haven't seen that. I'll have to check that out. Let's see. Laura, it's a short story. Glad you flew so we don't have to worry as much. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. And the fact that you guys are so concerned when I do drive, it does make me feel good. So, but it's much better. It's much better. Let's see. Jeremy is such a beta. He needs his wife to fly. Hey, man. I'm glad she was there. I'm glad she was there. Melissa Harris says, you're a cool guy. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Jeremy is shameless. That is awesome. I am. Jeremy is my favorite character from the Geeks and Gamers anime. I would love to see a Geeks and Gamers anime. So, hat off. Okay, Isaiah. Okay, there. Hat off. Okay, there you go. You okay with that? Is that good? Is that good? Over 700 likes. Over 700 likes. So, yeah, I know everybody thought I was bald. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm not. Love Geeks and Gamers, but shampoo is better. Conditioner is better. Jeremy is a master debater. Well played on words, and I do have eyebrows. I do. See them? See that? They're just really light. So, let the hat on off war begin, says David Martinez. Yep. All right, so where are we at? Oh my goodness, unsubbed. Unsubbed already? Come on, man. The screen is blurry. There. Is that better? That was weird. I can see up your nose. Jeremy, when will we get gaming on the channel like Mario Kart, Nostalgia Network? Talk to Nikki about that. Nikki Walters. She helps run she runs the Twitch channel, and so we're definitely going to get more gaming on the channel. Don't worry. Unsubscribe to resubscribe. I like that. What's up, Geeks and Gamers? Good to see Jeremy back on the ground with his fake eyebrows. When are you heading back to Florida? The end of the week. I'm heading back to Florida. I don't support Trump. Does that automatically make me an SJW? No, Jacob's Quest. I don't know how many times I have to answer that question. I've answered that fucking question like 10 times on this live stream. Why do you ask a loaded question that I've already answered? That is the sign of an SJW when you ask a loaded question. Like, first of all, why do you need me to verify if you're an SJW or not? Like, why do you ask a loaded question like that? Like, I've seen you comment on my videos before. I've seen you whining in my comments. So I already know the game you play. So I've already said 1,000 times, I've said it on plenty of videos, I've said it on this live stream, just because you don't support Trump doesn't mean you're this or that. I've said it. But then you want to ask a loaded question, you want to play the victim, you want to act like somebody's holding it against you because you don't like Trump. I've already covered this shit. So when you ask a loaded question like that and you whine and you fucking cry like a little bitch and you need positive reinforcements from some asshole on YouTube, I'm sitting in a goddamn hotel room and you need me to verify if you're an SJW or not, you might be one. I don't know why you ask a question like that. It's fucking stupid. All right. Anyway, makes no goddamn sense. Am I this because I don't like that? No. Shut the fuck up. Man up. You don't need me to verify anything for you. You don't need me to validate shit for you, okay? I mean, again, all those years that everybody was hating the prequels and I was defending the prequels, I was never like, well, if I like the prequels, does that mean I'm not a Star Wars fan? I don't ask those beta male questions. I don't give a fuck what you think. If I like a movie and you think that makes me less of a fan, that's a you problem. It's not a me problem. I don't need your fucking approval. I do whatever the fuck I want. I like what I want. And I don't need some random asshole on YouTube's approval. Like when I was not a big time YouTuber, not that I am now, but some people think I am, but when I didn't have any following and I watched a YouTuber, I never watched a YouTuber and go, if I don't like this, do you think I'm that? Who cares? Who cares? All right, I'm done. Hat going back on now. All right. All right. Where are we at? Shane Holloway. Keep up the good fight against the SJWs, Jeremy. Glad to have someone like you speak for all of us with the YouTube platform. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. All right, Pop Talk and Aliens Podcast. Any way to contact you for a request for a podcast? You can, but I've got a mile-long request, and I just shut down our podcast network just so we could kind of recalibrate with a lot of the things we have going on at geeksandgamers.com. So honestly, there's probably 20 or 30 requests ahead of you, but that's not to say you can't reach out. And it just, we'll have to see how it goes, but I'm just not making any promises. But Jeremy at geeksandgamers.com, feel free to send me an email. I mean, again, I have so many people on my team that don't like Trump. They can't stand Trump. They love The Last Jedi. They don't care about the identity politics, and they're on my team. They don't need my approval. They don't give a fuck. They're like, Jeremy, please validate my opinions for me. No, I have strong-minded people. I don't have people that just are going to agree with me. I need people that can stand by their opinions and they can deal with me having mine. I need strong-willed people. I don't need people that are just going to agree with me. I don't like that shit. I can't stand that shit. I really hate when people just agree with me to agree with me. Now, I get it. We have a lot of people that do agree with me in this community, which I'm very thankful for. But I'm saying, don't just agree with me because you think I need you to agree with me. I need you to be whatever you want to be. Think how you want to think, believe what you want to believe. And don't come crawling to me like a little beta and ask me to validate your opinions for you. Get the fuck out of here with that. Shit is pathetic. Shit is pathetic. Laura says, Jeremy, you piss me off all the time, but we're good. And that's why we're good. Laura, you and me, I feel like me and you have the same type of relationship that myself and Siobhan have. Siobhan is our community manager, and Siobhan and I fight all the time, and I piss her off all the time, and she's always got my back. Always got my back. And that's the beauty of it right there. That's the beauty of it when when you have a very strong relationship with somebody when you don't agree a lot, you piss people off, you push each other's buttons, and at the end of the day, you know that person has your back. That is gold right there. Like during the election back in 2016, Siobhan and I had to mute each other on Facebook because we hated to see each other's feeds talking about politics. We hated it. We both had to mute each other, and we've talked about it. I said, dude, because she called me up. She goes, I got to tell you, Jeremy, like, I'm sorry, but like I had to mute you, because of all your Trump bullshit. And I said, Siobhan, I muted you like 2 months ago because you're Hillary bullshit, and your Bernie bullshit and all this other stuff. So we're good, and that's how it should be. People that disagree still have each other's backs when it's all said and done. Let me see. Alton Foster, hey Jeremy, just jumped on your live stream in time to hear you go on a rant. I've missed your live streams lately. I appreciate it. This has been the first live stream I've done since the 1st of January, so I've just been busy traveling and stuff, and so I look forward to getting back on the live streams once I get back home. And so, but it's been great to see all of you and talk to you. Ooh, Clone Commander Jeremy, Halo Reach was the last Jedi of Halo Fight Me? Oh, come on. Clone Commander Jeremy. No, Halo Reach was fantastic. I fundamentally disagree with you in every single possible way. Oh my God, man. No. That is brutal. Let's see. Salai, I think that's how I say it, or I don't know how to say that, to be honest with you. Kratori, hat is Jeremy's Prozac laugh. Halo Reach didn't divide the fans. Halo Reach was the best story by far. Halo Reach had a great story, but the multiplayer changes were ass. Yeah, I mean, I know that the multiplayer pissed people off, but the story was there. So I just disagree with you so much. I love Halo Reach. We will fight about that. Are you going to Disneyland while you're in Cali? I don't have plans to go, Lacey Tano. I would like to, but I'm pretty busy. And again, Monday is a very crucial day for what we're working on in the project. So I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it. We'll see. We'll see. Really hope you get some footage of geocaching done while on this trip. I don't even know if I'm going to have time to geocache, but if I have time, I will. I'll put that on my personal D-Day Cobra channel if I do. Let me see here. Can you give us any clue as to what the project is? Well, it's a music video and it's a song. It is an original song, or it's an original parody song, and it's a music video. And that's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. Hat equals Jeremy's safe space. Oh, that's funny. I'm not really. I actually don't like wearing my hat as much as you would think. Let's see. Isaiah Briggs is on me about this. I want to see your updated picture too. You said you're waiting for your updated picture. Is your hat your source of your power? No, I mean I went on a good rant without my hat. So Jeremy, I don't support Alabama football. Does that make me an SJW because Dabo Swinney says you're an SJW? Oh man, Pop Talk and Aliens podcast. Do you think Kathleen Kennedy will be booed if she shows up at Star Wars Celebration? I don't think it'll be I don't think it'll be like hate like Stephanie McMahon gets at a WWE event when she was full heel mode. But I don't think Kathleen Kennedy will show up in a big crowd. But if she does, I do think that she will get some resistance from the crowd. Some. So let me see here. Dark Gavel, Captain Gillette, the best a soy can get. And we are up to 755 likes. Can we make it to 1,000? I don't know if we can make it to 1,000. Can we make it to 1,000 likes and see if we can crash the stream? Crashing this stream, just like Bane. Can we do it? I don't think we can do it. We'll see. We're at 766 likes. There's 585 of you watching. I'm sure the majority of you have already liked it though, but we'll see. I mean, we're creeping up to 800 now. So if you're just joining us, back in the day when the channel was in its early stages, when we had about 20,000 subs, I used to go live, and within just like 20 minutes, the live streams would have 2,000 viewers. It was crazy. And we used to crack the live stream when I would stream from my phone. Every time my live stream would hit 1,000 likes, the stream would crash. Only on an Android phone though, and I'm on a Note 9 right now. So only on an Android phone. This happened like 10 straight times, and we would test it out just to see if it would happen. And then I went and I got my daughter's iPhone, and I streamed from her iPhone, and we hit 1,000 likes and it didn't crash. So it would only happen on an Android phone. So I contacted YouTube, and they were completely like, we don't understand. We don't know what's going on. This makes no sense. This has never been reported. And I'm like, all right, so I'm going to try it from a different Android phone. I tried it from a different Android phone and it crashed again. And eventually I started live streaming from my computer. And then the live stream numbers never really would get the traction that they used to. So again, back when we had 20,000 subs, we would get more viewers watching a live stream than now when we have 100 and whatever thousand subs we have. It's just weird how the algorithm works. But this is the closest we've been. So we're at 811 right now. So we might be able to get up to 1,000 and see if we can crash the stream. Can we do it? I'm going to have to unplug this phone, and I'm going to have to plug this one up because my phone is going dead. And I'm going to have to hold my phone. So we need to, yeah, we may be able to do it. All right, let me catch up a couple of super chats real quick while we're waiting. All right, so Shane Holloway, how excited are you for Battlefront 2 getting a large-scale game mode in Anakin Skywalker next month? I can't express my excitement. Now, I know that a lot of people get mad when I say that I like Battlefront 2. I do, because it feels like Star Wars. It looks like Star Wars. It sounds like Star Wars. I like the gameplay. I love Battlefront 2's multiplayer. I didn't love the the story mode by any means, but to play as Anakin Skywalker with these graphics in this world, I can't wait. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be amazing. Let's see. The Orbiting Press. I support the movement against liberalism, SJWs, and Kathleen Kennedy. Oh, and Ryan Johnson. Well, you've got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Raymond Hedgeholt says, will you be diverse and your Jedi be a woman or toxic man? Actor will be Japanese. What color lightsaber? Movie called Purple Lightsaber of Darkness. That is awesome. Green lightsaber is my color of choice. So will I be diverse or your Jedi be a woman? No, my Jedi is a straight white male. Yes, just to piss off the NPCs. Let's see. Corey Lowe, count 5 blue things now. What? I don't know what you mean. Count 5 blue things like here? I don't know what you mean. I don't really. There's a Great Value Rice Square cereal box. That's about it. There's a breakfast buffet flyer. There's a, yeah, that's about it. Sorry, I guess. I don't. Oh, my shirt's blue. Okay. Excuse me, it's ma'am. Excuse me, it's ma'am. All right, we're up to 833 likes. So we need 167. Is there 167 of you watching this right now that has not liked this stream? If so, assist us and see if we can crash this stream at 1,000 likes. This is legendary stuff. Like, this is something that has not happened in a long time on a Geeks and Gamers live stream. We are at 100 now, 149. Share the video. Let's get these likes up. Do we need to share it on Twitter? Do I need to share it on Twitter again? I'm going to share it on Twitter again. I'm going to say we are close. We are closing in on 1,000 likes. Can we crash the stream? All right, so we're almost at 1K likes. At 1K likes. Can we crash the stream like old times? Can we crash the stream like the old days? Can we crash this? All right, so we are we're closing in on 900 now. So let's see. All right, let me pull the live chat back up. All the memories of the old days. My duty is complete. Jeremy, when will you watch Solo? Can't hardly wait to get your opinion. Spoiler alert. I may have already watched Solo, and I may be getting ready to make a video on it. Maybe. Maybe. I wanted to surprise you guys with that, but I might have already watched Solo on Netflix. I want to surprise you. But you know what? You're here. You might be here for the 1K live stream. Have we gotten to the point where we can break the 1K crashing on an Android phone? Have we risen above that? So if you're here for that, then you've heard it here first that I might have watched Solo, and I might have some opinions on it. I might have some opinions on it. Hey, I didn't pay for it, though. So, Solo is on Netflix. Yes, it is, Jacob. Yes, it is. All right, we are less than 100 now. We need 95 likes. Are we going to crash this bad boy? Now, again, if you're just joining us, if you're new to the channel, we used to crash these live streams when they hit 1,000 likes on an Android phone. I have not done a live stream on an Android phone that's hit 1,000 likes in months. So I don't know if this problem has been fixed or not. It would not crash on an Apple phone, only an Android. I am currently on a Note 9 right now. And so this is something that the old school followers and subscribers of the channel are very, very familiar with. And so people used to talk about it all the time. Like the old days, we used to crash the stream at 1,000 likes. And I was like, we can't even get 1,000 viewers anymore, much less 1,000 likes. So, so we're closing in. We're 70 away now. We are 70 away. So this could be a moment. Is this going to be a moment that we've overcome? Have we overcome the glitch or whatever it was? And it was only a glitch on my channel. I even recorded it. There's live streams you can go back. I actually recorded from my phone while I'm streaming from on another phone, and I recorded it crashing live. There's video evidence of this. So let's see. Crashing gamers. Renee. All right, let's see. 1,000 likes equals Halo 4 composer scene. Who's your favorite YouTubers? PewDiePie, The Quartering, and then, Ivan Ortega, Jesse Milestone, That Star Wars Girl, EVS, World Class. Those are my favorites right there. And Mecha Random, which I still got to talk to Mecha about getting her on the channel. Odin's Movie Blog, obviously. Yes, Jedi Bunny, obviously. Kelly, which I will be seeing Kelly at some point this week. And of course, Jeremy Johns, my friend Jeremy Johns. All right, we are 53 away, people. 53. This is a huge moment. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Have we broken the curse? We've been live for an hour and a half. Just in case this thing does crash at 1,000 likes, I just want to tell all of you I appreciate you. It's been a great live stream. It's the first live stream I've done this month. It's been wonderful to see all of you and visit with all of you and talk to all of you again. And it's really good. So that's just in case we crash. We're 47 away now. Red Letter Media, Red Letter Media is fine. Like, I appreciate what they do, but they're okay. They're okay. Tell us another embarrassing story. The Pepsi story was pretty good. That was a pretty good story where I tripped up during spring break with the girls when I was working for Pepsi. I'll have to think of one. Right now, I'm focused on this. I'm anxious to know what's going to happen at 1K. So, Revenge of the Sith is an amazing story and very emotional. Yes, it is, Jack Sparrow. Yes, it is. And it's still my second favorite Star Wars movie because the prequels are awesome. The prequels are amazing. I will always defend the prequels. Specifically, I got super chats I need to read before in case this crashes. Crap. Okay, Jeremy Avocad. Jeremy Avocad, that's awesome. Marvel, Infinity War is the most ambitious crossover event in history. Geeks, gamers, and Acadians hold our beer. That's a great account. Is that a new account? That's great. Why haven't you watched Punisher season 2 yet? I only got to see the first 2 episodes because I was on the plane and I didn't download the others. So I've only seen the first 2 episodes and they're fantastic. So I will be watching more. Okay, Austin Shorpshine says Solo was trash. I hated the effing Fembot BS. Next Star Wars will be promoting toaster rights. Raymond Hingehold. Okay, then in that case, I'll play your Jedi. I wasn't going to be in the film, but I guess now I have to be. Please give my Jedi a good name that isn't gay. Will do. All right, we are 35 away. Are we gonna make it, guys? 35 likes, 35 melees. This is a big moment. This is a historic moment in Geeks and Gamers live stream history. This is where we're going to find out. Have we defeated the Android curse with the live streams? Have we defeated it? Have we done it? Are we going to live to see beyond 1,000 likes? This is going to be a celebration. This is going to be a moment that we're going to live on forever, whether it's good or bad. Either we crash or we've made it over the hump. And you're all here to witness this moment. We're going to talk about it on social media. There's going to be stories. We're going to tell our grandchildren about this. This is a great moment. We are now 20 away. What's going to happen? All right, should I record it? Should I record it? I'm going to record it. All right. Okay, Geeks and Gamers. All right, 900.